What is going on YouTube? Running Gun Sports back here with another video. Today is our NFL Week 3 preview. Another full slate of NFL games going on. Excited to talk about it, give you our predictions, projections, and yeah, so if you have not subscribed, please do so. And leave a like down below as well. And share this with your friends and follow our social media pages at runandgun_sports on Instagram and at Running Gun Sports on TikTok. And with that being said, we are going to get right into the video with tomorrow's game between the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans. And this is going to be a decently close game. The Texans, a nice home game for them, but I think the Panthers are going to do very well. But I think the Texans keep it close. I think the Panthers come away with a very close victory. Sam Darnold's been playing all right, and I think that they will be able to get past this Texans team. So that is Thursday's game. Then Sunday's game, the Washington football team takes on the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be a close game to watch because we saw the Buffalo Bills struggle against the Steelers, who had a great defense, and Josh Allen struggled especially. And so the Washington football team, who some may argue have a better defense than the Steelers, going up against them now is going to make it even more interesting to see how they do. And so I'm excited to see how that goes. But at the end of the day, I don't know if the Washington football team can put points up themselves. And so that's why I'm going to give this game to the Bills by a very close margin. Definitely going to be a very low scoring game, anywhere from 13-10. It could be a very close game and probably a low scoring game as well. And whoever's defense does the best is definitely going to give their offense more shots with the ball. Then they will definitely increase their chances of winning because they're going to need a whole lot of help. The Bears versus the Browns. The Browns, this should be an easy win for them. The defense, the offense, all three sides of the ball is better for them, or better than the Bears. So it should be an easy win for the Browns. I think they win this game by about 14 points, and they are at home. The Ravens versus the Lions. Easy win should be for the Ravens. Lions 0-2 right now. Ravens 1-1, coming off a nice win versus the Kansas City Chiefs last week, a 1-point win. The Colts versus the Titans, a AFC South showdown. Two teams that have been beaten by my team, the Seattle Seahawks, and I think this will be a very close game. The Titans did not lose to the Seahawks. They almost did, but the Seahawks blew the lead. Anyways, the Colts versus the Titans. This will be a close game. Both teams, pretty close game versus Seattle Seahawks, but I think the Titans and Derrick Henry, they're just going to have too many big plays. And if the Seahawks can, if the Seahawks can get good plays versus the Colts defense, then I definitely think the Titans will have way more of a chance as well. The Chiefs face off versus the Chargers. The Chiefs currently 1-1. Chargers also 1-1. Kansas City favored by 6.5 points, and this should be a pretty easy win for them. The Chargers won't have a lot of offense or defense to keep up, but offense as well. Just not really an even matchup here. The Saints versus the Patriots. This is going to be a very close game, but it really all depends on what type of Jameis Winston we see this week. If we see week 1 Jameis Winston, then the Saints have a really good shot. If we see week 2 Jameis Winston, then the New England Patriots will blow them out. And for that reason that we have to question how well he will play, I definitely think the Patriots will win this game. Mac Jones, so far in the season, 51 of 69, 467 yards and a touchdown. That's pretty solid stats right there. And Damian Harris has had a great season himself. And so I think that They definitely will win this game, and it just the quarterback play and the quality of it is in question big time, which is never a good thing to question going into a game in the NFL, but especially versus the Patriots, who've always had some very disciplined defenses. The Falcons versus the Giants, two 0-2 teams going at it, and Daniel Jones could be heating up, but I just think the Atlanta Falcons, they got a really good offense, but the Giants' defense is pretty solid, and the Falcons' defense is terrible. So I think the Giants come away with this one in a very high-scoring matchup, and it will be close and probably in the 40s, and if not the 50s in combined points for both teams. An AFC North matchup: the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Pittsburgh Steelers had a nice Week 1 victory and then lost last week to the Las Vegas Raiders. I think the Steelers are going to come out of the gates this game very angry after a loss last week to a team that they easily could have beaten, and I think that they're going to shut out the Bengals in this game. The Cardinals versus the Jaguars, the final game of the 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time period for games. The Arizona Cardinals 2-0, Jacksonville Jaguars 0-2. Trevor Lawrence been playing terrible. Definitely an easy win for the Arizona Cardinals. Possibly a shutout victory for for the Arizona Cardinals. The Denver Broncos face the New York Jets 0-2, Broncos 2-0. Teddy Bridgewater's been playing great so far. Another easy win for the Broncos. They've been smooth sailing. Let's see if they can keep it going. Dolphins versus the Raiders. Last time these two teams played, it was a great overtime matchup. And I think the Raiders, they definitely coming off of a great win last week. They're going to use that momentum this week. And with Tua Tagovailoa being possibly injured, then it's a for sure, in my opinion, Raiders victory. The Buccaneers versus the Rams. This is a really good game. This should be a Sunday night game, but it is not. The Rams and Bucks, last time they played this game was a very close Monday Night Football matchup. The Buccaneers 2-0, the Rams 2-0, and I really don't know how well the Buccaneers defense will do after giving up 28 points to a good Atlanta Falcons offense. And so I think that this is definitely the best game of this week and will be a very fun game to watch. But I honestly don't know who could win this game. I could definitely see it go both ways. I like the Buccaneers for the fact that they have a slightly better not slightly, but that they have a better offense, and the Rams offense hasn't been great, but they've been very good. So I think that the Buccaneers win this game in a very mid-scoring matchup, a regular game, but there's going to be a lot of, I think, turnovers caused and stuff like that. Seahawks versus the Vikings. Last time these two teams played, it came down to Russell Wilson leading a miracle drive at the end of the game in Seattle. This time they are playing in Minnesota at US Bank Stadium, and I think that this game, Seahawks should have no problem winning this game if they play well. And the Seahawks, being a Seahawks fan, I can be the first to tell you that we are very inconsistent in games that we should win. I think that the Seahawks, I think they will play well, and I think that they will get a good victory this week, and I think that they will win by a comfortable 2 scores. Packers versus the 49ers. 2-0 team versus a 1-1 team. Sunday Night Football matchup. I think the San Francisco 49ers just look a lot more of a team right now. For those reasons, I think that they will win this game. And the final game of Week 3, the Eagles versus the Cowboys. Hard to believe we're already in Week 3 of the NFL. It seems like Week 1 was literally just yesterday. Both teams 1-1. Eagles have been playing very nice football as of late, but I think the Dallas Cowboys offense is going to be too much for the Eagles, and the Eagles will not be able to keep up in scoring for that regard. So that is all of Week 3's matchups and our predictions. So that will wrap it up for today's video. If you guys have not already, please leave a like down below, subscribe, share this with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.